All right. So, how do I motivate you? How do I motivate myself? I read a I read something this morning. Was it yesterday morning? That a quote that says like sometimes when you want to move forward in life, you don't seek motivation because sometimes you're not motivated to do anything, but just discipline. So reading the word of God sometimes doesn't take motivation. It just discipline to just open the word of God, and first of all being thankful that we can really right now have the freedom to worship him freely. We can open the book of the Bible and not be persecuted in this country, in this place. And so just being grateful for that moment and opening up. And if you have a moment to where you don't feel like reading, ask the Lord to give you that grateful heart. Ask him to to change your heart to really want to read the word of God. And honestly, sometimes I go into the kitchen, I'm like, oh man, I gotta read a word. The moment I think that, I pray. I'm like, Lord, please, I don't want to go into your word with that kind of attitude. I want to go in there in the reverence of you, in respect of you, in love of you, Lord, because I know that you will show me your greatness and all the mystery that you have, Lord, will reveal to me, Lord. And so open my eyes, open my heart, open my mind to just read your word and have that thanksgiving and joy, Lord. Have that joy and happiness and gladness to be able to read your word. And so I'm hoping that you do the same this week. I'm hoping that whether you get busy, whether you find yourself not wanting, pray about it first. Pray and have that reverence and be in front of the Lord and just ask him to give you that heart. I just wanted to talk about key characters today. And so we know that Abraham is definitely one of them. It reminds me of like the Sunday school song. I don't know if you guys heard of it. How does it go? I'm going to butcher it, right? I think it goes, Father Abraham has many sons. Father Abraham had many sons. And many sons have Father Abraham. And I don't know the rest. But anyway, so Abraham is the key character on this part, one of the key character here. And we know that Abraham married Sarah, but because she was barren, she gave her maidservant, I mean, Hagar, to Abraham to bear the son. And through Hagar is Ishmael. Ishmael, we found out in the study this week, have Ishmael 12 princes through his blood, through his line is are the 12 princes according to their nations. So it's kind of interesting how God is really big part of the study. How many days, whether it's the measurement or amount of people. For this one, it's the 12, right? We know that through Abraham with his wife is the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, so so Hagar has her son Ishmael. Through Sarah is Isaac. Isaac married Rebecca, and because of Isaac and Rebecca, we know Esau. We read on Thursday. I hope you guys enjoyed that Thursday live reading with me and my kids. That was really fun. And so Isaac and Rebecca, sons Esau and Jacob. And Jacob, we found out in Genesis 32:28 that that God calls him. His new name is no longer Jacob, it is Israel. And through him is and Jacob, the story with Leah and Rachel, right? Like he loved Rachel and he worked for 7 years for her, but then the their father, gave Leah up to Jacob first. And then later on in the book, we find out that he will also have Rachel. And so through Jacob, we find out that the 12 tribes of Israel. And so that's really interesting to do. And I love studying. I love writing down. Honestly, guys, for me to study, it's writing things down, teaching, having someone speak that back to me. Those are the ways that I actually learn. I know some people learn from hearing, Some people can just read something and they will know what it is. For me, I have to, every avenue I use, I have to write them down. I have to listen to it, and I have to kind of almost like teaching, for me to really understand. And so, give me some feedback on how you guys study and how easy it is for you when it's listening, or is it hard for you? Um, and so, what are some of the interesting points here in the books that we've read this week? Was there anything for you? For me, I got really hung up on the lineage, the 12 tribes of Israel. I really love writing it as far as like writing goes. And so, joining me today. And if you don't have my information yet, please email me. It's don't fear what they fear at gmail.com. Every week I have a newsletter. I'll send you the week's reading. That way it can be updated. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. And so just look over there because I also post some motivational over there. And I hope that next week you join us. We're going to continue with the book of Genesis and just begin to, if you guys don't have a highlighter, get a crayon, whatever it is, just start highlighting things in the Bible that speaks to you, or question marks that you have questions with. Go find a church nearby that's biblical teaching, obviously, and find a life group. If you're in Lathrop, I invite you to my home. We meet every other Monday, and so I hope you guys have a awesome week, and God bless you and your family. We'll see you next time. Bye.